Okay, we've got an exciting few weeks ahead of us because I've got a big stack of Apple devices, the ones that were launched like just last month, just a couple of weeks ago. And yeah, I'm going to give them all a decent bash before I review them. Starting with the one that everybody's talking about, really, the iPhone Air. So yeah, this is the thinnest phone in the world, basically, at 5.6 millimeters, and you've got this. They're calling this the plateau now, the camera bump, if you like, because it goes right across the back of the device. Trying to catch it in the light so you can see it. This is the space black version of this phone. In fact, this is the only black iPhone you can buy this year. Not even the iPhone 17 Pro or Pro Max are available in black. And you can also get this in sky blue, light gold, or cloud white as well. But yeah, it is a really beautiful thing. Everybody I've handed it to for a look has been suitably impressed, and you've got the reaction that you would expect as this sort of swept up design in titanium, which also keeps everything super light, of course. Yeah, it's pretty spectacular. Strong though. Don't worry about that. It's been rigorously tested, and they've got the latest ceramic 2 glass on the front there as well to keep everything in place. And interestingly, the first thing that impressed me about this phone, because I thought, oh, well, to make it this thin, they've made some compromises. The obvious one being, as you can see, there's a single sensor on the primary camera there. We'll get to that in a minute. But the other big concession that people were worried about, and I certainly was worried about, was battery life. But to be honest, the only time I've had any kind of battery issue was this morning when I accidentally left Maps on, and that was running in the background, and that seemed to drain the battery pretty fast. Yeah, other than that, it's lasted me all through my very long day. I haven't put it on the charger between when I get up at just before 3 a.m. I go to bed about 8:30. Breakfast radio, fun time, social time. And yeah, and when I went to bed last night, it was like 48% or something of battery still left on it. And obviously, I've been using it quite a bit because I'm testing it out. So yeah, I was pretty impressed by that. You don't need to be worried about that so much. But if you are, of course, there is an accessory to help you out. And so we've got the MagSafe charger. It's a sort of a battery pack, if you like, that and you can charge that up via USB-C, or you can just put that itself on a wireless charger to charge it up, and that's specifically made to fit exactly on the back of the iPhone Air like that. And even with that on there, it doesn't feel a lot heavier than an iPhone Pro Max would, and B, probably not that much thicker than a lot of phones, even with that on. And yeah, and that'll start charging straight away. But the phone itself, it's got all the features of the other iPhone 17 range. So the same latest A19 Pro chip, and the new modem, the new new connectivity through the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth chip. So yeah, it absolutely works exactly as I would expect any high-end flagship iPhone to work, with the one exception, the camera. So yes, this they've really had to make this compromise. So what I didn't realize is, so the reason for this plateau across the back here is that that's actually most of the phone is actually in that bump right there, and the rest of the phone is essentially all filled up with battery, and that's how they managed to get such good battery life out of such a skinny phone. It really is something else. So anyway, as I was saying, so the camera it's a 48 megapixel, what they call a fusion camera in there. It just basically means that it can be used as a 2 times telephoto lens as well, and all the pictures I've taken have been really good in all kinds of lighting conditions, with one exception. So I might just start the old screen recorder, and I'll show that to you now. So if I just open the camera here, and there I am, you can see me, and then I'll just pan down to my keyboard here, and if we just go a little bit closer and a little bit closer, and you can see this is where we just can't focus any closer than that. And I would say I'm about that far away, so that's not super close photography. So if you want to get a shot like that, you can just go to your to that telephoto lens, and then you can get reasonably close up. But then again, only reasonably close, and then you lose focus again. So you're not going to get any macro shots from this camera. So there is a little bit limited. But with iOS 26, which is that cool liquid glass thing, that has been pretty well shown around the place by now. What you do get is the option of what they call dual capture. So if we just put that on there now, and you can see two of me basically on there, and so this means that you can get a reaction of you looking at whatever you're shooting. I mean, that's a feature that's been available on some other sorts of phones for a while now, but it's good to see that iPhones come to the party, and you can drag that preview pane around wherever you like. So that's quite fun for posting, of what you're looking at, along with your reactions as well. Does all that, no problems at all. And in fact, the selfies on this thing, I'll just show you that one more thing here, if you like. And let's put it onto the selfie camera. Okay, so basically what they've got now is an 18 megapixel camera, which is pretty good for a front-facing camera, but it's also a square sensor. So you might be used to taking selfies like that, but did you see how that immediately zoomed out? And what that does is that you've got the option of all these different sizes and shapes of selfie now. So let's just use the screen recorder to show you here. And as you can see, thanks to that square sensor, it helps to hold the phone up the right way, doesn't it? Thanks to that square sensor, we can do different sizes. So if there was a friend here, they'd be in that shot now. But when it's just me, I can go in a little bit tighter and closer. And then, you can move that all around the screen to be the different sizes and shapes, and it will adjust automatically anyway as soon as somebody comes into your shot. That's true across all three of the new iPhone cameras, on the iPhone 17 and the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. But I don't want to give too much away, because we'll get to those reviews in the next few weeks. In the meantime, I guess you can tell, pretty impressed by the iPhone Air. The only limitation I've run into is that primary camera. It just doesn't quite have all the features as you would expect. But if macro shooting isn't important to you, then I would definitely consider this, because it's a pretty great device. And I almost forgot, it does come apart from the MagSafe battery pack for you. We've also got a little bumper here as well. So that can work as, I'll just better get it the right way around before I put it in. So instead of a cover, because you don't want to cover up something that's so cool and unique as this phone is. Well, there you go. And yes, there's a crossbody strap that can fit onto that bumper as well, so you can carry it around like a little man bag, if you identify as a man, or just a bag if you identify as something else. So there you go. And And yeah, like I say, super light, super tough, does everything that you could possibly want it to do. What a great phone.